Hey guys, just going to give you guys a quick update for today and be candid because there isn't really much to talk about on today's video. Not much has changed. It's been an incredibly slow August and beginning of September. No real fireworks, just price heading towards the downside or trading sideways to the downside. It's been very boring and altcoins have been taking a hit, but I just want to come on and say nothing has really changed for me. If anything, I think these opportunities are extremely generous because the risk to reward just keeps getting better the lower these coins go. Yeah, it's not looking too great for Bitcoin right now, but things can change in a day. As soon as a green candle pops up, everyone's sentiment changes. The point here is not to go with the green candles. Don't react with the candles. Instead, you have to anticipate what's going to happen in the future. And right now, nothing has changed. Yes, we're drawing down, but Bitcoin has done this multiple times this cycle. It's done it countless times. It's done it over here in the period of April to October, and then it did it again once here. It did it again here, and it's doing it again now as it did previously. So nothing's really changed, and we keep on heading higher. There's no real structural damage. When structural damage comes, you guys will know because the chart will look something like this. This is structural damage, and even then, we put in one more high to let people out. So there's no need for panic, in my opinion, right now, as nothing has really changed from the bigger picture. So any coins you're interested in, I think, are worth a bid as long as the fundamentals are solid. You guys know which coins I'm bullish on. I've talked about virtuals countless times. I'm increasingly interested in virtual coins. I'm looking for agents that are undervalued, and I've posted countless times on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check them out, go check out my past videos of coins that I'm interested in. Not only that, we also have Litecoin. I've been looking to add on the dip from around 99 to 104, and we're kind of close. Might as well add a little bit here, and then I'll continue to nibble as we get down to this trend line, because I think Litecoin is going to be one of those coins that just ends up ripping and keeping people sidelined because of how fast it moves. I mean, you can see how fast it moves right here. Within a couple of days, it just rips up to 140, almost a double right there. And then in the past, you can see it run from 40 to 400, a 10x move on a big coin. So these are the kind of coins I'm interested in right now, along with the virtuals ecosystem. We're still waiting for Ethereum to head towards the lower liquidity zone, and we're finally seeing that move right now. So a little bit more pain before we actually get the move towards the upside. Again, this is going to be because people leverage longs on the breakouts here, thinking we're simply going to rip towards the upside, but that rarely happens. Usually we have a touch of the all-time highs as people look to exit their positions, and then we get the buyers step in, and then we break all-time high. Usually that's what happens. Sometimes we need a one hit and then a two tap, and then we can move higher. But I think with where we are at in the cycle right now, the timing is going to be a bit tricky. So I think one move towards the downside and then a break towards all-time highs. And the Ethereum Bitcoin pair here is taking a little bit of a beating, which I think is going to help us get to our targets on Ethereum USD. So once we tap that 3,600 to 3,800 range, I've been talking about this for weeks, we're finally going to get the fuel, I think, the injection of capital to break us towards all-time highs. Among the sectors, we can see bleeding happen on AI, and that's reflected in a lot of the AI coins actually on base. Not only that, we also have DeFi hitting towards lower levels. So I think we're going to see about 104 billion in DeFi, and that's going to be a great area to bid for DeFi coins. Coins like CRV. CRV is taking a massive hit and is getting to really quality levels. So if you guys are looking to bid on coins, now is the time to do it. It's not the time to be afraid. If anything, you should have sold at the pump and rebought here, but in hindsight's 2020. So I think the only thing we can do here is just continue to add on our bags until the cycle is over. And as of right now, I don't think the cycle is over. We just take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, and we can see that we haven't really done what we've done in the past. History is not always going to repeat, but it sure does rhyme. And right now, this is the biggest dip we've got on Bitcoin dominance. We haven't seen something like this yet. We haven't seen something like this, and I'm expecting something like this to take place as altcoins are going to grab a little bit of the market share here towards the end of the cycle, which we are reaching towards. You can see volume has begun increasing for the sell side. The red candles are coming out, and we already have broken structure. So I think a retest maybe up to 60% and then a continuation towards the downside is what we're going to be seeing here. And I've mentioned it. I think we are going to see a little bit of a bounce here, which we are currently seeing, which is great, because the faster we get this bounce, the faster we get over with the whole red candles and continue to move towards the upside. So I think it pays to be an optimist in this market right now. It doesn't pay to be a bear right now, because prices have already gone towards the downside. And I do think we are going to see Bitcoin hit 150K at the very least this cycle. We've tapped 120, another 16-17% is not out of the question, especially into year's end where we usually get the fireworks. So I'm not going to drag this video on for too long, because mainly what I want to say here is this is not a time to be afraid. Simply add to the bags you are bullish on and wait for the end of the cycle, sell your bags, and then walk away. And we'll do it again sometime next year. So with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys again on Wednesday. I won't be recording on Saturday because I'll be traveling, but then we'll get back on the regular schedule. So I'll see you guys next Wednesday.